Yes, there are two parts, technical and musical, that incorporating resistance really benefit to. With technical, when we're going to sing with resistance and they create this this little vibrations frequency that we create and feel in our vocal cords will be reflected over here in the tendons, muscles, and ligaments towards our fingers that control our playing. So if I play, when I do that vibration, when I do that frequency, that prepares my hand, my finger to touch the key and go as slow or fast, soft or loud as I want. So what does this mean? This means I don't have to control it with a compulsive tension in my body. I can play with relaxed hand, but it's only this part is having impulses to be responsible for the next note to touch, which probably your teacher would appreciate because he wants you to develop this independence of fingers. So if we, for example, just there's no preparation, there's no tension here. Now we go. If your hand is sufficiently relaxed, then this vibration you will feel a little bit here. But I suggest not to focus on that. You still focus on the main things like your sound imagination, your hand motion, your intonation now. But I would say you would feel it sort of on the back of your hand, you know, like you will notice a little bit of preparation. This is how intonation affects the expression. Is the same. So, you know, for example, articulations, if we need to sing with staccato, which is the same singing, but then the second half of the interval you speed up, you do this, and this will reflect an impulse here, and this at the end will give this thing to your fingers. So instead of playing staccato with the whole arm or just independently fingers, please never do that. You sort of just stop playing it all there.
That's so interesting.
And this is how you control the precision, you see. Yes, and also it will affect in the color. So right now we're talking about the acceleration, right? How fast the movement will respond. But also the same with the color. If I want to express, let's say, joy or sadness, if I sing, you will feel that the frequency and vibration will change. If I sing with joy, the frequency are going quite, it has higher amplitude and they're going more frequent. If I sing with sadness, the frequency are lower and slower. It's a little bit like a gamma and delta, you know, frequencies of the brain. So, for example, I sing this interval with feeling of joy, right? So I go, and we say, or with sadness. And those little frequencies I feel here. So when I play, for example, with joy, it's one sort of energy I feel here. Or with sadness, I feel different, and my fingers, the result, touch different. It touch a little bit slower. It touch maybe not so deep. This is the difference between just technique and the art behind technique. Just with technique, you know, even Neuhaus can describe brilliantly how high you need to bring your hand what the speed should be to produce the loud sound, right? Or how slowly you should go into the key, or how deep or shallow you should go to the key to produce soft sound. But you see, if you're coming from the art, if you have the intention, then this happens as a result of it. I don't think how high and fast I need to go into the key. It's just a natural expression of how I feel. And the danger also about just technique without art behind is that if you tell someone, use this technique to play, let's say, lift your hand higher and just go down, like with more effort, This is a very abstract description, because they actually don't describe how you need to feel inside when you do that. Because we're not just robots, right? And if you imitate the external movement, it's not necessarily give you the imitation of internal sensations. And that's how people end up imitating great masters even. Oh, I'm gonna play like a Rubinstein. That's let's go. And the sound is just horrible, and precision is not there, and they end up injuring their hands, okay? So it wouldn't work for them. Why? Because maybe their way of expressing the same idea that Rubinstein had when he used that technique is different. But coming back to intonation, you have these vibrations that will reflect in the impulses that only this part of the hand receives. This is how you will control the precision and the quality of your sound. And you will control the color of your sound to express your emotions or phrasing or sustain self-confidence on stage, or expressing anything you actually want, including arm weight as well, through intonation, through these frequencies as well.